Good morning, everyone. I'm in a bit of a bad situation here. I've been up half the night in the bathroom, if you know what I mean, and I've got to go and pick my car up in an hour and a half. I could right do without it. Wish me luck. See you in a bit. Right, I'm feeling a little bit better. Trying to be positive. That's my car. Just picking it up now. Looks all right. Looks pretty brand new to me. A Nissan Rogue. I would have loved a convertible, but it was a bit too much money. But yeah, that looks all right. Right, it took me about 10 minutes to work out how to start it. And then, I'm just showing you this. It's done 3,000, hang on, zoom in, 3,003 miles. So someone remind me at the end to look at the miles, because I'm bound to forget. Yeah, I'm well pleased with this. It feels like a new motor. Right, are you ready? There's the sign. I've got to be concentrating on what I'm doing though. Whoop. Go on, mate. There's a little bloke trying to get across. There it is, look. Up there. Right, that's it. Route 66. Wow, it's nerve-wracking. So there's the other sign I showed you yesterday. The original one. See it over on the right? I shouldn't be filming really there. And that's it. Straight ahead. This place is a bit of a Route 66 institution. It's shut at the minute, which is just as well really, because my old belly's still not quite right. But yeah, Henry's. I thought I'd just have a look. I was going to go in there and just look at it, but it was shut. So I'm going to keep on going. I've only done about 15 miles. I'm at McCook, sort of on the outskirts of Chicago. Yeah, the old car's all right. Big old thing though. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that big. Right, on we go. Right, I'm at Willbrook, Illinois. Only 26 miles in, I think, at the famous Del Rey chicken basket. I probably would have tried this, but I can't risk it. I'm gonna have to wait till I'm a bit further along, because yeah, still don't feel great. It's been here a few years. I might have a look inside actually. Oh, it's a really cool place in here. I would have definitely have stopped for something to eat, but yeah, it's too risky. Right, I'm on the road to Joliet, I think it's called, and every now and again you get them signs there, look, just reminding you you're on Route 66, which is handy. Now, I'm following it on an app on my phone, and it's pretty good actually. If it wasn't for that yellow school bus, you'd think you was in the UK here. Very similar sort of landscape. There's another bit of an institution there called Rich and Creamy, like an ice cream shop. But I'm going to give it a miss today. Right. Joliet I'm at, and this is old Joliet Prison. I think you can do a tour in here. I'll go and have a look. I think I read somewhere that so many people were put to death in this prison that the cemetery was full, and they lost count on how many prisoners had been yeah, killed. That's brightened up your day, isn't it? Massive. And you might remember it, I think that gate was where one of the Blues Brothers come out of prison. Well, it was certainly in the film. There's something eerie about an old prison. I've been to Alcatraz as well in San Francisco. Yeah, think of all the lunatics that were here. Wow, that's the shower block. And look at the old toilets. No privacy there. That's the dining hall. And that's just in here. They're spending loads of money on this place, doing it up, because they want to preserve it. That's where they used to have their lunch. Yeah, I reckon the guard was up there with like a shotgun or something, keeping an eye on everyone. Really quite creepy it is in here. No one about. This is the death row block. There's the chair there, look. I'm going to go and have a look. How mad's that? Look, it says on the floor, you're never too late to mend. And this is the death row block. No chance. So this is one of the death row cells. This is where you spend your last bit of time. That's your bed. There's your toilet. And that's it. That's the last thing you're going to see. Mental. It's definitely well worth a visit, this place, but it's quite depressing really. Yeah, a lot of suffering probably went on here. Mind you, there's probably all lunatics. That's the basketball yard. I think there was up to 2,000 inmates in here when it was at its most busiest. Well, I'm in the little town of Joliet. It started pouring down with rain. I'm getting hungry, but I'm just a bit worried. I might go for it. Right, I've come in the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66 to get out of the rain. Looks quite cool though. I'm going to have a little look around.
Where are you coming in from?
I'm from London, England.
On the air April 17th of 1960, owned by Al and Mary Jane Poehler. Very cool. It was located at Ruby and Vine Streets, and the antenna still stands today at Ruby and Vine. So the family donated all of the original equipment.
Wow, there's the old decks in there, isn't there?
Yep, it's got and those records.
The vinyl.
Intermission records. They're 33 1/3.
Yeah, I remember them.
And Big Bill Brimsey.
Yeah, so that's Etta James's gold disc.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. They're going to put it on the wall today.
Right here. Drum set here. There's an 8-string bass to your right. The keyboard was played by Dennis DeYoung. You see when they had the stadium, which was super cool. Yeah. Dick Biondi, he's in our Hall of Fame. He was a huge DJ here in Illinois. Is the drum set from Survivor.
Wow.
Specifically from their Eye of the Tiger song, which was in Rocky. And as Jim Peterick tells the story, Sylvester Stallone called him and said, "Yo, Jimbo, I need you to write a song," and that's where Eye of the Tiger came from.
Excellent.
Of course, Jim Peterick hung up on him because he thought it was a joke, but you're getting?
This is the best tour ever. So that's the original Route 66 by Bobby Troop.
That's right.
Vinyl, fantastic. What a brilliant museum this is.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah. This is the passport that I've got to get, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. And what's really cool is now you've had a tour and a visit to the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. And what I'm going to do for you is we are the first stamp stop.
Brilliant.
So I am going to stamp your passport for you.
Thank you.
Watch this.
We get this live.
We have a cool stamp for you.
Thank you.
You get it all stamped.
I've got to go to all the places now, haven't I?
Yes. So
Brilliant.
there we go. Now you have your official stamp.
Brilliant, thank you. So that was the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum in Joliet. Fantastic, and such a lovely lady. She gave me like a personal tour. Absolutely pissing down in Joliet. I got a t-shirt. I'm going to try and buy loads of t-shirts. I want to support all these businesses. Gigantar. That's the thing out the front. Right, yeah, I want to go. My plan is to buy loads of t-shirts. I don't know when I'll ever wear them again. To stay in sort of like independent little old school motels. Try and keep away from the big chains, and only eat in sort of like mum and pup independent little restaurants or diners. That's the plan. Right, I'm going to push on. Well, I've arrived at Wilmington, and this is, well, it was a famous stop on 66, the launching pad, where the Gemini Giant was. But there was some, I've listened online, and there was some sort of dispute, and it's all shut down there, and that's where the Giant once stood. There, all gone. I'm going to push on. Looks quite a cool little town, Wilmington. It's a shame that place is shut down. Probably like affect a lot of businesses around here. Right, on we go. Right, the first stop on the route, the Classic Inn Dwight. I didn't know much about this place. I've just tried another motel that I sort of had earmarked, but it was totally full. So I drove on to this one, which is like the next one. But yeah, it's but love, what a great guy on the reception. I was chatting to him and he's just a really lovely fella. I was chatting to him for ages. But yeah, I'm going to go and see the room now. 117, the Classic Inn Dwight. And I'll tell you what, it's alright. At least it hasn't got like moody old carpet. It's got like a vinyl floor, 2 beds, an armchair. The armchair's a bit worn. But it all looks clean. It smells nice in here. There's a fridge and microwave, a desk, a telephone from the 1940s, decent sized telly, and this was $64, which for me sounds, that's brilliant. That's about, what's that, about 50 quid. Nice bath. Yeah, it all looks spotlessly clean. That is the Classic Inn Dwight. Old school, but looking alright. That's it, I'm quite impressed for $64. Other than that. You'd think they'd sort it out, wouldn't you? Because the room is really nice. And that's letting it down big time. You know, they could get some covers, I was saying. I might go and buy him some. Other than that, you know, that would put a lot of people off. But it's fine, this room. Right, I'm going to attempt to go and have something to eat now. I've not eaten for a day and a half since that breakfast at Lou Mitchell's, because I wasn't good last night without going into too much detail. But right, I'm going to attempt it. Here's the car right outside the room, which is handy. It's howling the wind out here. Sounds like an hurricane's coming through or something. Right, let's try this food. So this is Dwight, Illinois. Pretty cool little place. I think there's a Route 66 restaurant up here. Right, I'm in Dwight, and this is the Ambler Becker service station. It's the longest operational service station on Route 66. Beautiful. It's closed at the minute, but I'm looking through the window. It looks really cool inside. I'll see if it's open tomorrow morning when I leave town. Right, I'm going to try this place, the Old Family Restaurant in Dwight. It's a really smart place, this restaurant. I've put an order in. Wish me luck. I've ordered the burger, but it comes with a soup. I'm going to start with that. It looks really nice. I went for the Route 66 burger and fries. I'm thinking to myself though, was this the right choice? It's got mushrooms and cheese. Looks delicious, but oh God, wish me luck. Oh, it's a lovely burger, this one. So around the top of the restaurant, it's got the whole route. That's where we are now. And this is where I've got to go. All this way. These are all like the sort of famous sites along the route. Fantastic. Great place. That is so smart, that gas station. I love stuff like that. You're going to be seeing quite a few things like that on this set of vlogs. Brilliant. Right, that's it for today, day one. It was a great day actually. The weather could do with improving a bit, but yeah, it was brilliant. The prison and the museum was fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you on the road tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Good night.